I would like to talk about making a cold reading feel alive. A casting director can tell within the first 10 seconds whether you're just reading words or actually living the scene. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to make your next cold read feel truly alive. Every actor knows the feeling. You walk into an audition room, a casting assistant comes up and hands you a few pages that you've never seen before. Take a minute, they say. A minute. 60 seconds to make a complete stranger believe that you've lived an entire lifetime inside of a character. That's the challenge and the opportunity of a cold reading. The actors who succeed with cold reads aren't necessarily the ones with the best memories or the biggest emotional range. They're the ones that know how to transform unfamiliar material into human behavior. They don't present or perform. They create human truth. The difference is crucial, and casting directors take notice. Let's first talk about the trap, performing the page. When actors receive brand new material, their instinct is often to decode it as quickly as possible. What emotion should I play? How many lines do I have? How do I make this interesting? These cursory questions always lead to artificiality. The actor starts acting the script instead of bringing the circumstances alive. What manifests is not a human being in an event. It flattens out into an actor demonstrating ideas. The actor's main priority in every cold reading is to find a belief system, remain grounded, and live as truthfully as possible. Life doesn't feel rehearsed. Think about the conversations you had today. Did you know exactly what you were going to say before someone asked a question? Did you perfectly shape every sentence? Did you consciously decide how you were going to react emotionally? Of course not. Life unfolds one step at a time. Every moment changes the next response. A believable cold reading should work in the same way. Instead of trying to show the audience what happens, allow yourself to experience what happens. That one distinction can transform your cold read into a chance to create rather than being a test that you have to pass. Read ahead and then let it go. Your first responsibility in a cold read is to quickly gain an understanding about what's happening. Who are you? Who are you talking to? What happened right before the scene? What do you want? What's standing in your way? The answers don't need to be complicated. In fact, simpler decisions are always stronger because they leave room for spontaneity. Once you've identified the basic circumstance, stop analyzing. Don't spend your remaining seconds trying to invent line readings. Spend them imagining your reality. Create the imaginary place. Decide what could be around the camera on your fourth wall and connect to your awareness and your instrument. Fill in the life. Remember this, the script only contains the visible part of the iceberg. Three-dimensional human beings carry an entire world into every conversation. It is the actor's job to consider that world. Ask yourself, where was I 5 minutes ago? How well do I know this person? What history do we share? What am I worried about that isn't directly in the script? What physical condition am I in? This doesn't mean that you have to hit every single detail on the nose. It's that the process of considering these things are meant to stimulate your belief system. When your imagination just begins to fill in those blanks, your connection deepens. As you ponder, check in with your body. The ultimate goal in any audition, including a cold read, is to arrive at a sensation. Butterflies in your stomach, your heart opening, a sense of urgency, etc. Listen like you don't know what's coming. This might be the greatest gift of a cold read. You genuinely don't know the scene. Use that. Many actors eliminate that element of surprise because they're so preoccupied with what happens next. Instead of worrying about all that other stuff, embrace the unknown of the present moment and allow yourself to be affected by your partner's words. Leave room to react before your next line. Receive before you respond. An audience is drawn to a character that is changed by the things that they hear. Even if you've only looked at the script one time, genuine listening can create the conditions of a fully developed performance. Let thoughts manifest before you go to the words. Great acting isn't all about the lines. Lines, just like words we say in life, are connected by inner life and a roller coaster ride of human impulses. Even in rapid dialogue, every line is born out of a thought. When actors rush through unfamiliar material, they automatically flatten out the scene. Allow space even for tiny moments of thought. Even a microsecond of a breath or a discovery can ground you in the truth. Those moments create a reality that the words are springing forth spontaneously. Imperfection creates believability. Human beings hesitate and they restart sentences and they search for their words. They change direction, they interrupt themselves. Cold readings naturally inspire some of these qualities. Instead of fighting them, embrace them. As long as you're connected to the given circumstances, you're listening to your partner, a small stumble rarely hurts you, especially if you give it all to the character. Casting directors are not looking for a flawless read. They're looking for believable human beings. Therefore, it behooves you to be natural, messy, and imperfect. Endow the reader. Sometimes your scene partner isn't another actor. It's the casting director. It's the assistant. Or someone reading in a completely flat voice. Don't let that determine your performance. Your responsibility lies with your character in their world, not the quality of your reader. Continue to imagine the person that you're speaking to in the scene. Continue investing in the relationship. Continue listening. The stronger that your belief system is, the less dependent you're going to be on external conditions. Professional actors know how to use their craft to take care of themselves instead of relying on the reader. Every line has a destination. One simple adjustment can dramatically improve your cold read. Stop acting the lines. Start trying to affect the people that you're talking to by what you want to do as the character. Every sentence should be an attempt to change something, to persuade, to comfort, to challenge, dissect, deflect, to confess, to manipulate, to invite, to warn. When your attention shifts from how you sound to how you want to change another person, the scene immediately comes alive. People never speak to just talk at someone. They speak to influence someone. Trust your first impression. Many actors spend valuable preparation time searching for the correct interpretation. There usually isn't one. There are only truthful choices supported by the circumstances. Your first instinct is often closer to authentic behavior than your 10th intellectual adjustment. Choose, commit, stay flexible, and allow yourself to be surprised. Don't try to impress. Actors often enter auditions trying to prove that they deserve the part. That kind of pressure instantly takes you out of your work. Instead, approach the whole situation with a different mission. You are there to share your work, and you are there to experience the life of a new character for a few minutes. That's it. When you take the attention off of yourself and enter the world of the circumstances, confidence often flows organically. Not because you're delivering a great performance, but because you love what you do and you're allowing yourself to do it, which is to be a vessel for the story of this character. And that is a quality and a humility that casting directors recognize. In conclusion, a cold reading is not a test of perfection. It's an opportunity to exercise your creative process as an actor. The script is new, the room is unfamiliar, the stakes feel high, yet the casting director isn't asking you to prove how quickly you can memorize lines. They're asking a much different question. Is this character coming alive? If your answer comes through how you engage in the process of genuine listening, clear circumstance, active imagination, and a willingness to discover instead of control, you've already accomplished something remarkable. You've transformed the ink on the page into a lived experience. And that is what great acting is all about. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Click on the description below for links to our website and to learn more about the new Collective Acting Studio and our private coaching membership. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.